Madison Blackmon was a 14-year-old straight-A student and three-sport athlete when she began having what she thought were anxiety attacks.
I also felt really tired, like my body was just drained, like I sprinted 100 meters.
Then she began drifting off in the middle of conversations.
And then the people around me, if I was in a group setting somehow, they would say, "Madison, are you okay? You just missed half of our conversation. What's going on?"
Her pediatrician referred her to a neurologist where an MRI revealed a tumor in her brain.
So your life changes at that moment. You think of marriage, you think of children, you think of graduations, and they can all be gone right now. It's really that helpless feeling of I can't do anything. I'm her father, I'm supposed to be her protector, I'm supposed to be there for her and help her through everything, and there's nothing I can do, nothing.
But there was plenty that Florida Hospital for Children could do. Madison was sent to Dr. Lee and Dr. Baumgartner.
And I can remember at the moment that Dr. Lee looked at us and said, "Listen, Madison came in as a Maserati, and we're going to make sure she leaves as a Maserati. That's our job. You guys don't worry about anything."
The team at Florida Hospital mapped Madison's brain using 140 electrodes to determine exactly where the tumor was and how best to remove it.
Her tumor was in an area that's often associated with language and sometimes with memory. And for someone who's as high functioning as she is, that was worrisome.
The tumor was near my hippocampus, which was like in charge of long-term memory. So if something went wrong, it could have been I had no memory.
Madison handled her fear by learning everything she could about her condition, her treatment, and the risk involved.
Hearing her go from that initial, I can die, to I can do this, I can champion this, really starts building a foundation of, man, this is a young woman who is now growing into someone who can tackle adversity, because adversity is the key. The adversity is the key to life, how you tackle adversity and grow from it. And to watch her through that growth and that maturation was very humbling as a father.
The Blackmons quickly discovered that Dr. Baumgartner and Dr. Lee were only the tip of the spear when it came to Madison's treatment.
Those 25 doctors who are all experts in their fields working towards whatever they could do to make my daughter's time there at Florida Hospital as perfect as possible.
With a plan in place, 2 surgeries were scheduled to remove the non-malignant but still potentially deadly tumor. No one was more nervous than Madison's younger brother.
He was really nervous that I was going to forget him and not remember him and never be able to play with him anymore.
As she was wheeled from her final surgery, the tumor now successfully removed, Madison taped a cell phone message to reassure her brother that she still remembered him.
I love you very much. I remember you. I love you. Mom, I love you. Have a wonderful evening.
Just 1 week after surgery, Madison returned to school, and 1 week after that, she played in a volleyball game. She's been seizure-free for more than 2 years, but continues to get regular checkups.
I've been at this long enough to know that I would rather fight a smoking cigarette butt than a 3-alarm fire. And so when you get regular images, if there's going to be a problem, usually it's at the smoking cigarette butt level, which is better for everybody.
Madison has graduated from high school and will be studying mathematics and computer science at prestigious Carnegie Mellon University. But she's already received a first-class education in surviving and thriving.
As a father, you always are pushing for the highest standards, for the highest expectations. And there comes a point where you realize she's reached them. She is that person who's reached those standards, who's reached those expectations, and holds herself to it. As a father, can you ask for anything more other than my daughter's ready?